Do you have a goal to be more productive with your time and efforts this year? It can be hard to stick to a schedule and remain on track all the time. Everyone procrastinates at times, but that does not mean it's inevitable. First, let's briefly discuss why we procrastinate. There are many reasons people procrastinate, but we're only focusing on 3 in this video. Number 1. We procrastinate because instant gratification has a stronger effect on our behavior than delayed gratification. For example, you need to study or work on an assignment, but instead, you find yourself scrolling through Instagram or Facebook. Number 2. You might be a perfectionist who delays starting a project or task because it must be perfect. Number 3. We procrastinate because we might not like the task or assignment given. Now that we've outlined some reasons for procrastination, let's discuss some tips to stop procrastinating and arm yourself with useful anti-procrastination strategies and tools that can be used at home or school. Create a productive environment. To be productive, you need to take stock of your environment and make appropriate changes. For starters, your bedroom or living room may not be where you are most productive. Think about where you are most productive and able to focus for long periods. If you can find an area at home, block off 2 or more hours with scheduled breaks and remove all physical and digital distractions. For example, do you have to carry your phone? If yes, turn it off and put it away. If you are using a device or laptop, download all the materials you need to study. You might have to put your device on airplane mode or turn off the Wi-Fi. If the home is not ideal, select any study space in the library and turn off all digital distractions. Use a calendar to plan and use SMART goals. Using the calendar on your phone or a physical calendar, map out all of your obligations for each month. Separate events and commitments into academic and non-academic. For example, weekly class schedules, tutoring appointments, and test dates should be categorized under academic, while doctor's appointments and brunch with my best friend should be under non-academic. Block off weekly study time for each subject with adequate breaks. For example, I will study for 2.5 hours for my sociology course every Wednesday from 12 to 2:30 in the library and take a 15-minute break from 1 to 1:15 p.m. Using SMART goals will also ensure that you get the tasks done. SMART goals stand for specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-bound. Let's continue with the example earlier, but now with SMART goals. I will use the study cycle method to study for 2 subtopics: youth cultures and social movements. I will study for 1 hour per topic on Wednesday from 12 to 2:30 in the Kiwi Library. At the end of my study, I will create summaries for each topic and create test or discussion questions to share with my instructor or tutor. In general, SMART goals are best used when applied backward. For example, if you have a 12-page term paper due in 2 weeks, it is best to plan by working from the due date to the date you receive the notice. Plan what you would do each day with a specific time and an action step. Perhaps the very next day, from 2 to 3 p.m., you researched the topic and selected 3 scholarly articles to read. The day after, you block off 2 hours to read, annotate, and summarize the first 2 articles. If you do a little at a time with a specific action at the end, you'll find it easier to tame procrastination. Technology to the rescue. Use effective apps to your advantage. Use your phone calendar or Google Calendar to create realistic study schedules. If you genuinely dislike a task or reading assignment, use an app like Focus Keeper and schedule 15 to 25-minute increments to complete tasks. You get a break and a positive message after each time increment. Use Quizlet to create test questions and generate flashcards. As you explore why you procrastinate and experiment with strategies for working more productively, don't expect overnight transformation. You develop the procrastination habit over a long period, so you aren't likely to break it all at once. Good luck!